What we have here is the actual box of cameras, and what I'm going to do is a quick little unboxing and I guess review of the cameras. What we decided to get was it's the Night Owl, and it's these new, I guess they're new cameras because I haven't seen them, but they actually have a little built-in light, and anytime they sense that a human is around, the light goes off. So if it's like 2 at midnight and they sense a human, it'll shine a beam of light onto whatever's there and it'll record it. The cool thing about this is that you can actually watch it through your phone, and it gives you alerts anytime it senses something that's walking by. Alright, so let's see what we got. I'm assuming that's the receiver. This is just for storage. In this box you have the actual cameras. And these are just empty boxes. I'll open the big box first since it looks cool. Alright, so in the big box, these little boxes here are the cameras. This is the power supply for the cable. And then you have these little cables here. These are the ones that connect to the cameras and send you back that feed. So it should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, there's 8 here. You go ahead and close that back up and open up the other box. And this box here is, this is the DVR, the receiver box. Okay, so now that I have everything out of the box, I'm going to show you what all it came with. So you get 8 cameras in this system. You should have 8 different wires. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This here is the power supply for the camera. This is the power supply for the DVR. This is another power supply for the camera. And then here's the mouse for the monitor. Over here we also have, that's the HDMI for the monitor. Oh, and these are the connection from the camera wire to the actual DVR wire. That's 4 of them, and then here's 4 more. And we have little mounting screws. And that's pretty much everything that's included in this package. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug in the DVR and the monitor, and I'm going to make sure they work. So that's what you will see in the next few clips. My first impression before I even test out these cameras is that they're actually pretty cool. I like the little light they have built in, and there's even a little microphone, or a speaker actually. So if you ever had an intruder, you can actually speak to them and tell them what to do. Tell them to leave your house. And from the feel of it, they don't even feel like plastic, they feel like aluminum, so that's pretty good. These look pretty good, and I haven't even installed them. So now I'm going to test them out on the monitor and make sure they work, and then I'm going to go install them. And I'm going to teach you how to install one, and then from there you can kind of figure out how to install the rest. So let's get to it. So here I have the cameras. I've connected all of them to make sure they work. And here's the app. I'm not sure which camera this is. So I'm going to go back over here and go to live view and see which one's moving. I think it's number 7. So we're going to go back over here, go to number 7. Got a live view there. The cool thing is, watch. You're now looking at each other. You can shine a light. You can say something.
Smile, you're being recorded.
I'm not sure what this is.
Smile, you're being recorded.
Oh wow. That does it to all of them. So now, it's time to install these. So I'm going to be wearing this little headlamp. It's going to make things way easier for me, so I'm kind of hands-free up here in the attic. And now I'm actually going to go drill the holes and stick the wires through. And I'm going to try to bring this camera. If I can't bring this one, I'm just going to use my phone. So I may have to switch over to the phone for these next few clips. I'll see you there. Okay, so right now I am debating between which one I want to use. Looks like a 1/2 inch won't work. 3/4 inch will work. So I'm going to stick one through and then another one follows behind. I'm going to use a 3/4 inch bit to drill the holes. That way these two will fit through. And there may be enough space for me to bring this camera along. So I'm going to grab my stuff here and head that way. Hopefully I don't fall through the ceiling. Don't plan on it. Oh shit. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and set this camera here. So the first camera I'm gonna put right over here. When it comes to these wires, there's going to be a little piece of paper on the back that tells you where it goes. One of these sides goes to the DVR, the other side goes to the camera, and on this one, this side goes to the camera. You're going to want to stick that through, stick the other one through, and that's all you need. You're going to want to choose a designated place to keep your camera system, and in this project we're going to keep it in this special closet, I guess you could say. So I'm going to drill a hole up there, get me connected to the attic, and then I'm going to run the wires through here and connect them to the DVR, which I'm going to leave up here so that if anyone wants to break in and look for the DVR, you have it in a nice little hidden place. So that's what I will be doing now. Okay, so now that I have the first one in, I'm going to show you what I have. And the reason I have the monitor in here is because there's no Wi-Fi at this house yet. So I'm using the monitor to see what the camera is seeing. And this is it right here. Let's see. So I connected the mouse to the DVR and the DVR to the TV, to the little monitor, and that's our view right there. It's pretty HD compared to some of the other security camera systems I've seen. But yeah, you can turn the light on and give it the little voice thingy right here. So what I did was I ran the line through the attic, brought it in through this hole here, connected the 4-camera splicer to the power. The power runs over here to this little surge protector. So you connect the surge protector to the power source to this little splitter. The splitter goes to this power source, the power cable for the camera, and you connect it on the DVR side. Then you put the DVR side into the DVR, and the other side goes out to the camera. I hope that made sense. It sounded a lot better in my head. Let me reiterate that in a way that makes a little bit more sense. So let's see the setup here. Okay, so this is sort of like the order of operations. You have your surge connector here. And this is that little fancy thing with multiple plugs. That's called the surge connector, or surge protector, my bad. Then you have the power to the monitor. Then you have the power to the cameras. Then you have the power to the DVR. The power to the cameras, I ran a little wire that connects to this little splicer. This splicer gives power to 4 cameras, so I'm going to need another splicer that gives power to 4 more cameras. And that connects to the power wire, which is the red side on the cable that connects the DVR to the camera. So you connect the red to the splicer, and you connect this yellow part here to the DVR, and the yellow part on the opposite side, aka the camera. And of course this is your DVR. Then you have a USB cable here that runs your mouse, and you connect your monitor to the DVR with the HDMI cable that's provided, that goes from here to over here, the HDMI port. And like I said, you connect your mouse, and then you can use your mouse on the monitor here. Maybe that made a little bit more sense this time. Sorry, I wish I had somebody to like hold the camera up and film me, but I don't, so I'm doing my best here. But other than that, that's pretty much all there is to it. And this is easily a $100 per camera job. And in the bigger cities, sometimes even charge up to $120, sometimes $200. So this is the method that I use to install them. And once they get the Wi-Fi in, I can technically take the monitor out. It just depends on if this client is going to want the monitor in here or not. But yeah, once I get the Wi-Fi in, I can technically take it out and go on from there. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next one.